What's up, everybody? My name is RaisorBlade, and it breaks my heart to say this, but Dragon Ball Super has officially come to an end. At least until December. But, you gotta admit, while the show was on the air, it was pretty good. Undeniably flawed, nonetheless, but still pretty good. If you want my honest opinion about Dragon Ball, I gotta admit, it's kind of a dumb show. But in the same way that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is dumb, or Transformers is dumb. It's stupid, but also fun. It's silly, but entertaining. Dragon Ball knows what it is. It's not trying to be super smart or sophisticated. It's a show about fighting, and that's it. And as long as the show does it well, then that's fine sometimes. But the question is, did it do it well? Not perfectly, but well enough. It started off pretty sloppily, but it got much better as the show went on. The animation got cleaner, the fights got more intense, and the characters that we all loved growing up came back to us at full force. It was a fun ride, and as a result, I am here today to tell you guys my top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Super moments. Why not? Because, personally, I thought the show was fine. Just kidding, it was super. Ha! I did it anyway! Now, for this list, I'm only looking at moments from the show, so the two movies, Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F, will not be looked at. Kind of pointless when the first 27 episodes are just those two movies retold to us, so yeah. Number 10. Vegeta teaches Kappa to go Super Saiyan. It's always a proud day when a Saiyan comes into their own, even if they need to get the shit kicked out of them to make it happen. It was a big shock when audiences found out that not only were there multiple universes, and that our universe, Universe 7, had a twin universe, but that twin universe also had Saiyans as well. Despite different anatomy, like having no tails, and a different history, Vegeta quickly bonds with the Saiyan named Kappa. But when it's the Saiyan's turn to fight, Vegeta finds out that Kappa can't go Super Saiyan. So, Vegeta decides to teach him the only way the warrior race knows how.
Did you dare call yourself a Saiyan?
What makes this moment really special is that it shows us how far Vegeta has come since the days of the Saiyan saga in Dragon Ball Z. One moment he's destroying his own partner for falling in battle, and the next, he's teaching another warrior how to become stronger. It's both a proud moment for the prince, who gets to act like a prince again, and it's a lesson that Kappa, along with the fans, will never forget.
Set your sights higher.
You got it!
Not that I would ever let you surpass me.
Number 9. Vegeta and Trunks, father-son Gallic Gun. Another great moment from Vegeta. Expect a few of those on this list. Despite the weak ending that was considered really unsatisfying, many people claim that the Future Trunks arc is the best arc in the series, with a lot of great moments that are so good it can make its own top 10 list. And to be fair, they're not wrong. The arc did have some badass moments, but one of my personal favorites has to be this one. After getting his ass kicked again, Trunks decided to put all of his hope into one final attack. And what is that attack, you may ask? None other than the signature Gallic Gun.
Gallic Gun!
Vegeta, seeing his son fighting till the end, he decides to be there for his son and give him the proper push that he needs. What makes this moment so great is that earlier in this arc, Trunks, after seeing both Goku and Vegeta's power, believed that he wouldn't need to worry about getting stronger himself anymore, thinking that the fight was already won. But after a harsh pep talk from his father, Trunks realized that there is actually a lot more on the line than just his life, but also his pride and his future. Now Trunks won't stop until he knows for sure that his future and the Earth is safe. It goes to show that sometimes, with enough pride and determination, even mortals, especially Saiyans, can strike a hard blow on the gods themselves. Number 8. Mystic Gohan returns. Goku vs. Gohan. We waited a long time for this moment. It better damn well satisfy. Fortunately for us, it did satisfy. Since the end of the Majin Buu saga, Gohan has since stopped training, and has since used those big muscles of his to read books. Boo! I don't mean boo as in Majin Buu, I mean boo, that sucks! But after getting pulverized by Frieza and letting Piccolo get killed, he decides that it's time to get back into fighting shape. After learning that the universe could be destroyed, including his family, if they lose the Universal Tournament, Gohan finally digs deep and returns to his former glory. Wanting to test his new power, Gohan challenges his own father to a fight. Do I really need to say why this moment was awesome? Fans have been dying to see Gohan return to form for years, and we finally got it. We didn't expect Gohan to win the fight, but it was still so satisfying to see him give Super Saiyan Blue some trouble. Goku had to use the Kaioken to beat Gohan. It was a proud moment for both father and son, and made many fans smile with glee. Number 7. Dragon Ball Baseball. That's it really, just the whole episode where they played baseball. Dragon Ball Super, surprisingly enough, had a lot of great filler content. The episode where Beerus tries everything in his power to keep Goku from fighting Monaka is another great example, but my choice for this list had to be the baseball episode. Nothing really progresses the story in this episode, nor does it change our characters, but it's still a pretty damn entertaining episode. Having Goku and Vegeta go blue just to try and one-up each other, Beerus and Champa trying to kill each other in the end, and Yamcha? Poor freaking Yamcha. Guy can never catch a break, can he? It may not be big on the action and story, but I still consider this episode a home run. Number 6. Master Roshi's Last Stand. Old man's been holding in for quite some time, hasn't he? Sex joke. It's been a long time since we've seen Master Roshi in action, hasn't it? While he did help a little bit in Resurrection F, it's still been a long time since Master Roshi's done anything truly significant in the world of Dragon Ball. So, you can imagine everyone's shock when we found out that he was going to be a participant in the Universal Tournament. To be perfectly honest, guys, Master Roshi was my vote for who's going to get eliminated first for Universe 7. But, to my and everyone's surprise, he not only lasted a while, but took down quite a number of people, using his wit rather than his strength. However, this can only get you so far, as Roshi began to get beat on. Not wanting to give up, however, Roshi decides to give it all he's got in one final Kamehameha. The words that Master Roshi says to Goku and Krillin are both moving and inspirational. It reminded us that Roshi is more than just a perverted comic relief now. He's still just as much now as he always was, a very wise and powerful teacher that helped put them on the path that they've traveled on for years. Both Krillin and Goku have changed because of Roshi, and Roshi has changed because of them. So it only makes sense that along with Goku and Krillin, we were shedding tears too when we thought that we lost him. It was a truly powerful moment that even Beerus had to respect. Number 5. Vegeta defeats Toppo. 5 words, guys. All freaking hail the Prince. After Ultra Instinct was released, everybody thought that Vegeta was going to get it too, but instead he actually got his own unique form, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Yeah, that's the official name for it, but fuck that, I'm calling it Royal Blue. That is a way better name. I actually prefer Vegeta getting this form over Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct is something that anyone is able to unlock, but Royal Blue is purely a Saiyan form, and who could use it better than the Prince of all Saiyans? So after Toppo is revealed to be a candidate for Universe 11's God Destruction, Vegeta is forced to give it everything he's got to take him on. After Toppo relinquishes everything that doesn't matter, Vegeta, thinking about his family in Kaba, gets pissed. Along with being a great callback to the first sacrifice in the Buu saga, it goes to show again the ideals that Vegeta believes in. His pride, his promises, and his family. Royal Blue was earned not because Vegeta wanted to be stronger than Goku like his previous forms, it was earned because he wanted to protect and avenge them. It's what gives him his power now, and that was more than enough for the Prince to show this god wannabe who truly deserves the power of a god. Number 4. Vegito Blue. Goku and Vegeta may be very different, but when they put their heads together, both metaphorically and literally, then badass things happen. After Zamasu and Goku Black fuse together using the Patera earrings, it's at that moment when Goku and Vegeta realize there's only one way to defeat him. And yeah, I know. This technically retcons the whole aspect of the Patera fusion. Yeah, I get it. But you guys have to understand, Dragon Ball Super in itself is sort of a retcon to Dragon Ball, so I don't know what to tell you. So, after fusing together, we get the return of the fan-favorite character, Vegito. And of course, they go Super Saiyan Blue. Vegito! Along with some gorgeous animation done by Natoshi Shida, whose work is well known on One Piece, the fight in itself is just incredible. The speed, the energy, it makes me feel like a little kid again just watching this fight. Almost like I'm watching Dragon Ball again for the first time. It even gave fans something they wanted for a long time, the final Kamehameha. Even though they didn't win in the end, they still gave us one hell of a fight to go out on. Number 3. Goku vs. Jiren, Ultra Instinct. Now, some of you might argue that maybe these two things should be separate, but since they're both so closely related to each other, I decided to put them on the same spot. So yeah, kind of cheating a little bit here if you think that way. How could someone not put this on their top 10 list for Dragon Ball Super after all of the hype it got that started in December of 2016? For months we anticipated this fight. For months we anticipated the new form. We didn't even get the name for the new form until the episode aired in October. We waited 10 months for this to happen, and another 5 months just to see how it would end. But let me just say that the wait was more than worth it. Kuruzo. Spectacular animation, insane choreography, both Goku and Vegeta unlocking new forms just to keep up with Jiren, Goku working with Frieza of all people to beat Jiren, and that goddamn catchy battle song that played every time something cool happened. Son Goku. every time that song played, you knew that shit was gonna get real. And it did. Each and every time. The only problem with this is that Jiren himself isn't really that strong of a character. He's kind of just your typical brute that wants power and nothing else, really. It's for that reason why this moment only makes number 3, but again, Dragon Ball was never about the characters, it was about the fighting. And this is one that will definitely go down in Dragon Ball history. Number 2. The Return of Kaioken. Goku vs. Hit.
Now I'll show you the Kaioken!
Now before any of you complain and say, hang on a second, RaisorBlade, Hit isn't that interesting of a character either, so why is he at number 2 and Jiren's at number 3? Well, one reason. His fight with Goku saved Dragon Ball Super. Before this moment, Dragon Ball Super had earned a pretty bad reputation as a poor sequel that doesn't live up to Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, it's not really hard to see why. The animation was ugly, the stories were just repeats of the first 2 movies that we already knew and saw. Yeah, things were looking pretty glum for Dragon Ball Super. But when the show started telling its own original stories, starting with the Universe 6 and 7 tournament, people decided to give the show one more chance, and the show did not fail them. And how did the show make people happy again? By bringing back the good old-fashioned Kaioken. With much better animation than previous episodes and fan service done right, Goku's fight with Hit definitely restored fans' faith in the show. It was a spectacular showdown that would pave the way for more great fights to come. Before I reveal my favorite moment from Dragon Ball Super, here are a few honorable mentions. Vegeta's final flash against Jiren. Frost gets erased. Goku's last stand against Beerus. The reveal of Goku Black. Monica, aka Beerus, versus Goku.
Ah, my arm! No! Monaka's controlling it! Watch out, Goku! No! You're a bad actor, you know that? Says you.
Vegeta's new form. Goku's Kamehameha against Zamasu Black. Jiren versus Hit. Android 17 Sacrifice. And finally, Vegeta's last stand. And my number one favorite Dragon Ball Super moment was Ultra Kamehameha. Goku defeats Kefla. This moment was fucking badass, and anyone who says it wasn't is wrong. Fans are still debating whether or not this may be one of the best, if not the best, Kamehameha wave in all of Dragon Ball history. Some say that it is, simply because it's a lot cooler, while others say it can't compare to the instant Kamehameha, the clash between Gohan and Cell, and the Kaioken x 20 Kamehameha. But regardless of how you feel about this Kamehameha, you can't deny that it was fucking amazing! The badass music playing in the background, Kefla going apeshit, Goku dodging every attack while charging up the Kamehameha wave, dodging and weaving, and while that music is just hyping us up, I felt like a kid on a sugar rush with this shit. Nothing was ruining this for me at all. And just when you thought it couldn't get any cooler, yes! Fucking point blank, in her fucking face, he annihilates her. He literally makes her eat the dirt. And what makes it even better is that these two broken Saiyan sluts got their asses handed to them by someone who fucking earned it. So, say what you want about the girls, say what you want about the Kamehameha wave, but there is no denying that this was the best Dragon Ball Super moment of all time. Or at least until December, when the movie comes out, and the movie may or may not surpass it, but we won't know until the movie gets here in December. Thanks, Toei. Thanks, Toriyama. My name is RaisorBlade, and please be nice to me in the comments.